Welcome back to the APA. We are here at episode 188. Closing in on 200. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, I have no plans for 200.
I was going to ask.
I mean, I'm sure something might come up, but I just have no idea where we're going to be in the story at 200. And we'll see. But nonetheless, we are coming up on that. And as a result of being so high in the episode count, we're high in level here. And, at the end we had to stop the combat kind of in the middle of it once again at the end of last episode. And I just kind of wanted to get how you guys feeling about combat in high levels. It seems to be a lot of conditionary stuff and like just a lot more like fucking around with
everything. There's just a lot more to keep track of, man.
It's not stand and bang. It's like conditions, and environmental hazards and various trappy shenanigans.
And like so many different roles involved just to get one effect off. You know?
I mean, it's tricky. It's definitely a lot more complex. Although I will say that it's not quite as bad as I was afraid it was going to be. It just in the like keeping up with everything. I mean, we've missed a couple things here, here and there, and that's going to happen. But I do feel like it still moves along like a combat, even though I'm saying that and we're having to split these up over 2 episodes. But like, that's just because there's higher hit points and there's just like more
abilities being thrown around that are
the turns are a little bit more involved,
Right.
But I mean, that being said, it's also epic as hell because I mean, if we take a second to paint the picture here, you guys are on the top of a 200-foot tower with wind blowing through your hair. So you got that whole wind-blown hero look happening. And you got Orin as a literal flying star to the south, like just hovering, like overlooking this scenario, radiating light. And you've got Mike and Ziva just standing against the eastern execute, Kanye Eastakit, as we've named him. And then Fell and Kuiper kind of dealing with the Quantum Slime and the other execute onto the west. And like it's just a kind of fight to the death here at the top of this tower. And I know it's frustrating. I think, Heath, you're probably a little frustrated at this point now that you got 2 negative levels. That's never fun. But I think you've been doing your role as the protector phenomenally. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, that was probably the most useful aspect of my play is like just soaking a lot of damage for people. I got a couple of hits off. I'm just having a hard time being a badass right now, and I don't like that. Since you got the rule wrong and kept me grappled for several episodes of fights.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying we should get an inspiration for that, like a pity-spiration, but I'm saying, you could.
I will. I could be convinced on that.
Push that meter. Go ahead and ask for 2.
I guess it makes me realize, like, playing a soldier in general, but even more specifically, Mike, like, you've just got a few things that you're good at, right? And you just want to really maximize your effectiveness at those few things. And it has, I mean, one of the things you don't really think of primarily for Mike is the importance of mobility, not the feet mobility, but movement in general. So like, I don't have it happen often, but when I do, it makes me realize how much I hate when I stand in the same spot for a whole fight. Like, I do not fucking like that at all.
Yeah.
Like, it makes the fight less exciting and doesn't activate my power fantasy as much because so much of his stuff is getting into the right position to block for people, doing bull rushes. Now he's got flight, which has been really fun for a lot of the fights. And for me to like just stand in the middle of 3 enemies the whole time and like maybe hit once every turn was less cool than I would like for Mike to be. And then being the fucking negative level sponge is not my favorite thing either. It's the role I signed up for, I guess, technically, but like I hate that. Like, I always get the negative levels, and like I'm already having a tough time in this fight, so it's like, okay, now let's make it worse.
Yeah, I can fix that negative levels, but I would risk blinding 3 of y'all.
Well, I've held on to my green hypopen, my nanite hypopen, which is restoration, which, if I'm reading it correctly, should remove those temporary levels.
Yeah.
So I was thinking it was only 1, but I had to reread the actual spell. But yeah, it's.
Yeah, they'll remove usually all temporary negative levels, or like one
permanent.
Yeah. Well, like all temporary from one
source.
Yeah. Right. So cool. Like, we'll get back into it here. There's certainly, you guys are high level and you do have the means to deal with some of these things that suck a lot better, but I will, Emily, yes, I will give both you and Heath an inspiration because you did spend 1 round grappled when you shouldn't have. And so for that, you guys can do it. Go ahead, Heath, roll your D6. Let's try to perk you up a little bit.
Okay. 6.
Oh, look at you. You get your a personal. Roll a D10.
All right. 2.
2. All right. This one is from Clueless.
Nice.
In the immortal words of Dale Earnhardt.
Yes. There we go. All right.
You win some, you lose some, you wreck some. Go wreck something, brother.
Butter?
Brother.
Okay. It's like, I really nailed a perfect inspiration for me, and then randomly calling me Butter kind of threw me out of it for a second. That's awesome though. Yeah. I feel like, some of the party, we just got to take the inspirations where we can get them. Like, I made the joke in the chat last time, Aron's such a high level caster now. His bag of spells are all so cool and interesting that it's that man can get him an inspiration for doing a cool spell. It's a little more difficult when you kind of just shoot or swing a weapon all the time because it's harder to interpret it as cool.
I seem to recall in this dungeon Mike doing some absolutely crazy bull rush maneuvers that earned some inspiration.
Yeah, I got to really go for it and try to do something above and beyond to try to earn one.
Well, I'm not going to give Zach an inspiration for every spell he casts. I just liked the idea of throwing people off the
Especially when you get a new spell that we haven't seen yet, it's always so cool because we're at a high level that it's really interesting.
Well, and part of it was that he burned his 5th level spell slot on a save or suck spell, and he got the suck.
I appreciate the risk it for the biscuit mentality there, and I felt it's that secondhand, not embarrassment, but I felt bad. If I was doing that, I would have been furious because the positive, if it goes well, is so awesome. For your power fantasy, for the combat, for everything, and then to that's one thing that is tough for me about spellcasters is when you do the whole setup of okay, here's what this spell does and here's what I'm trying to get with it, and you build your excitement and then just beef and you build everyone else's excitement. They're oh, that's amazing, let's see if we can do it, and then it's oh, it's a wet fart.
And God forbid, I don't know
that Fel does now.
Wet farts?
Just wet farts left and right.
Wet.
Yeah. Well, it's that improved overshart. Overshart. Yeah. Well, let's get right back into it because it is Fel's turn. Pardon me. Your inspiration. Go ahead and get it.
Thought she was going to move away. 1.
Oh, look at you. Hey. You get to a personal. Roll a D8 for me.
A D8. I don't know why it's doing a -3, but okay.
It's literally the only time in our games that rolling a 1 is a good thing.
Yeah. 4?
4?
4? I'm sorry.
All right, this one's from Jay Laptop.
Hey!
Proud of you, Em. Keep on kicking butt. You rock and you're amazing. Oh, cheers.
Shut up. I needed that in my life in general. Thank you.
All right. Well, now that I am seeing some smiling faces instead of scowls, let's get back into it so I can turn those back into scowls. Fel, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm torn. I've got basically 2 options. I can either spend my entire turn, basically just a standard action, recalibrating my weapon to do an extra D6 damage for the rest of the combat, but at a quarter range. This is a close range fight, so it's a good thing to have. Or I basically just do a boost and shoot because I'm out of like move action type stuff.
Having that extra damage for the duration of the fight would be good.
It's for
I know it
lasts for
sucks
13
to like
minutes.
waste a turn on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because
right.
you know that extra. Granted, it's only a D6, but extra couple damage can you know turn the tide.
Certainly.
I'm gonna do that and take a 5-foot guarded step. Nah, actually, no. I'm just gonna stay where.
Yeah, hold your position. All right,
Yeah.
great. Oren, you're up.
Okay.
Make a fire tornado or something. Do something cool.
I can't make. I'm a star shaman, dude. I don't make fire tornadoes.
Make a star tornado.
Make a celestial tornado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I will. Okay, I'll try. So
Here
yeah,
comes their call Cosmos.
Like he can. It's like something Eddie.
Cosmic
Yeah,
Eddie.
Cosmic Eddie,
Cosmic
yeah.
Eddie is what I'm gonna cast.
There it is.
20-foot
Celestial
radius
Edward.
spread. Let me get a circle on the map here
All right.
so that I can try to figure out the best way to
Ladies' plans.
line it up. Yeah, I mean basically without affecting my allies,
Right.
I can only
Well,
get the slimes, and even then I feel like they're gonna save against that, but
Can you do it and just hit one ally?
What are you getting
worth
at? What
it,
are you
you know?
getting at
Yeah.
here, Heath? What are you
You
getting
could
at?
you could get Kuiper.
Is there a reflex save to this
there is.
Cosmic
There's
Eddie?
a reflex
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
half.
so you'll be good.
Yeah, because he's got evasion
Yeah.
anyway. So
I do have evasion.
Yeah,
I'm
so if you
tempted-
pass
know
the
what?
save,
You know
it'll
what?
be no effect.
Let's have some
And
fun
he's-
here. Let's have some fun here.
Hop, skip,
he's-
kitty cat.
and he's also pretty much full on.
Pesky allies. It's like, why don't we just have Oren just solo this?
Does that
Yeah,
get
so
off?
that-
Does that get 3 of them?
No,
It does
doesn't.
not get this one here, but it does get the.
Bro, no. Okay.
So then that's
not?
not worth it then.
It's
Yeah.
not worth it at all.
Then why wouldn't I just get the other 2? You know what I'm saying?
Why would it not get this one, if it's like through 3/4 of its?
It's not. Look, you see
Okay.
where the blue squares
Yeah.
are highlighted on this thing? It has to be.
Okay.
Cosmic Eddie.
I could get 3 of them
yeah.
and get Mike.
Get Mike, right.
That's the one person I didn't want you to hit. I've spent this entire fight being ineffective at everything except soaking 1,000,000 damage for everyone. So you guys would all be topped up so you could take the hits for me with spells. You know, it's a trade-off. How much damage is it?
It's 46 bludgeoning damage.
That's not bad.
I'll be okay.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
All right.
And you have a chance to pass the reflex save.
Yeah.
Brave the storm, Mike. Brave the storm.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably won't, but I do have a chance. I have a not 0 modifier to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Right.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go.
If you had a shield, you could do
Oren
the 300
drops that
pose.
bitch right on him, and yeah, just a massive
Mike's like, wait, I meant Kuiper!
stellar tornado just forms on the roof.
All right. So you will have to roll spell resistance checks against the 2 slimes.
I have to roll spell resistance checks
Yes.
against 2 slimes.
Yes.
Okay. So when it says versus SR 14, what does that even mean?
To affect a creature that has spell resistance, a spellcaster must succeed at a caster level check. Your spell resistance should be 14 because you're a 14th level caster.
Yeah, but I mean, I have resistance against spells to the amount of
Yeah.
tune of 18.
Yeah, but that's different.
Okay.
That's if I'm trying to cast a spell on you.
Okay.
Then I would have to beat that. You have to roll your caster level check, which is a D20 plus 14, to be its SR.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Can do. And that's just going to be the 2 that have SR. Mm-hmm. However, they all need to roll a reflex save, right? Or do you have to hit the SR
Well, no.
first?
Right, just like you negated the spell effects.
Okay.
If you fail this SR, then
Okay. The Execute does not have SR though.
correct. Just roll the 2 checks for me, please. 1 check roll me 2 SR checks.
Yeah.
That's what I need you to do.
Okay.
right.
I'll do that for you, Adam.
Thank you.
For you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Natural 20 on the first one, bro. Let's go.
That's great.
Let's go.
That means they're doubly weak to the effects of your spell, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I, was
I
just trying
rolled
to
a
get one
natural
over.
10, so a 24 on the other one.
Okay, that does not succeed.
Does not succeed, huh?
Yeah, and
Bitch.
How was that determined? If they have...
because I have a spell resistance number that you're trying to beat.
Oh, wow. And it's higher than 24?
Yes.
Jeez.
Poo-poo.
Sheesh.
Hey, Mike, do you have spell resistance?
Of course I don't.
If one of them succeeds, both of them succeed.
Really?
Adam?
What?
Yeah.
Because they're
Because they're-
quantum linked.
You're right.
Right.
So let's just get the damage on the Easter kit.
Okay. Well,
Oh, so they take
roll the
0
reflex.
damage?
Roll the reflex.
They're not affected by the spell at all, but the execute will be. Let's roll that reflex save. Well, that is a natural 1 for the execute,
Nice.
so it's going to take full damage.
All right, so it's 13 bludgeoning damage, and it's prone and reduced to half speed.
Okay. Mike, what'd you get on your reflex save?
22.
DC 20.
Nice.
Nice.
So you're gonna
So
take.
he's only going to take half of that damage, right?
Yeah.
And am I getting knocked prone and shit?
No.
No.
But you're still reduced to half speed while you're in the area.
Okay.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad at all. So 6 points of damage, some speed reduction. But the execute is prone.
Yeah,
And took
which
the
is,
full
I mean,
damage.
it's not great. However, to be fair, if the creatures who are in the spell's radius leave and come back, then they are subject all over again to the effects,
Gotcha.
while the spell
Okay.
remains in effect, and it lasts
All
for 14 rounds.
Jeez.
Beautiful. Okay. That would be your turn. You're not going to move, right?
No.
All right. Ziva, you're up.
All right, my full turn will be pulling out my green nanite hypopin and stabbing it into dear Mikhail.
Nice.
The end.
What?
No, that's huge. I mean, that removes both the negative
Yeah.
levels, you know?
So what is I'm just like trying to visualize like the stabbing I get, but like what would it look like for someone to have negative levels? Like how would she know that something's wrong?
Well, she saw you get hit with the ray, and you guys have been hit by an innervation ray before, so she would
Probably
recognize.
a little more wrinkly,
that's-
you know what I'm saying? Sunken eyes, something
Yeah.
like that. Like, you know, you look a little...
Your scales are dull,
Yeah.
and like you just kind of got a not pretty green
just
pallor.
a malaise around you.
Negative levels, I feel like are it's like you're going back in time to when you were less powerful. So I look younger and more handsome.
No.
Oh, is that how
Simply not
that?
true.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, you know what? Sure, why not? What the hell? It's fantasy.
Well,
You look too good. I better do something about this.
Right.
No.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get this right. Kanye Westicate is up and is going to regenerate first, and then is going to attack Kuiper. Am I still off target?
You should be, because the last time I also imposed off target.
You hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Great. All right.
I haven't missed once until now. It's because I've spoken in the ether.
Yeah. Here we go. We're looking at a 37 against your KC. Does it beat it by 4?
Actually, it does. Yep.
Ooh, you are now grabbed.
Boo.
You are going to take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Don't like it, sir.
Okay, well, that's too bad. Okay, that is its turn. And it is now your turn, Kuiper.
All right, so now that he's actually a little bit closer into all these creatures and doesn't have to, I mean, is actually able to see them as opposed to whenever that cloud was around. He's able to do a life science now. And it's totally not because I, forgot about it all this time.
Sure.
I like that.
So he's going to do a life science on the quantum slime.
All right.
That's a 25.
That's not going to do it.
No?
No.
Damn. Okay. All right. Maybe just because, this whole, it's in the storm and it's just hard to really see in this cosmic eddy,
Yeah, it's a whole situation.
It's a whole situation.
What was that? A life science for ants?
Well, it was actually a life science for oozes, but it's not my specialty.
All right, so you're going to do your trick attack. You're going to keep working on
I am. We're going to keep that train rolling. So we know that the trick attack auto succeeds. 20 against EAC this time.
That is not going to get it.
Look at that. I spoke it into the ether.
You did, yeah. You fucked yourself pretty hard right there. Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah, it is. Mike, you're up.
I'm not going to move out of the thing because I need to be able to be in range to hit. And
The Execute is prone, I believe, right?
It is, yeah.
It's got its
You
melee
could-
AC
that even
reduced
works.
by 4.
You could move over right below it, and that's not within the eddy.
Well, you don't want to move out because then if he moves back in, he has to save again and all that.
Ooh.
But would he move back in if he were?
I don't
blue
I'm just saying.
square.
they move and I have to get to them.
Oh,
But
Then
you
I
can
would.
lunge.
That's not. I'm not going to lunge for 30 feet if they go to the back of the room.
What you going to do?
I'm gonna. I want multiple attacks, so I'm just gonna lunge and stay where I'm at and swing
See.
On the Kanye Easter kit?
to start with. If I kill it, I'll hit the slime.
All right. You're going to get a +4 to this attack because you're attacking a prone target. This might be the time to do your Soldier's Onslaught. I don't know.
Yeah. So, okay, it's not gonna be right. Whatever I roll is not gonna be right, anyways. Okay, we'll swing with Soldier's Onslaught. That's 30, but that's because it's a -6. But I'm getting a
Just add
+4
to it. So yeah, it's 34. That's a hit.
yay!
Okay.
Murder it.
50.
Holy shit!
Good.
All right.
Lord, dude.
It's still laying down, but breathing or moving, I guess. But it's pretty close. Pretty close.
All right. Well, that one's not gonna hit with a 20.
One. No, yeah, it's not gonna hit.
But that 50 fire is tasty.
You got one more here, baby.
33.
That's gonna get it, my friend.
Nice. 48 fire damage.
And your foe has fallen.
Nice.
98 damage there.
All right, that's one Zombantrid down.
Kanye Easter kit is dead.
Fuck that guy.
Fucking right into the ground.
Yeah.
Quantum slime is up. Great turn there, Mike. Got the kill.
Yep.
All right, the quantum slime. What does it want to do at this point?
Cower in fear and die.
Run away.
Yeah.
Run away. It sees what you just did, Orin, and you see it like surge with like light in its slime, and it's going to do the same thing to you, Cosmic Eddy.
Rude.
So let me get a reflex. I guess I have to roll.
You
a
have
spell
to roll
resistance.
spell resistance.
What is your spell resistance?
18.
Not 18. And that's plus my caster level, right?
Yeah.
So that's a 19.
Okay.
All right, so Cosmic Eddy is coming your way. I need a reflex save.
Reflex save. I'm going to use my other inspiration on this.
All right.
What is my reflex bonus, for fuck's sake? Ooh, that's my lowest one. Okay, all right. It's a natural 16 plus 8 plus 2, so 26.
26.
There's no way.
Succeeds.
Yeah, I figured it had to, right? Like, it had to. Okay. Bet. So I will take half damage and will not be knocked prone.
Correct. Let's see, where's the damage?
It's 46.
There it is.
46
All right.
bludgeoning.
That is going to be 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Halved? Before the half or after the half?
No, that's before the half.
Before the half. Okay.
Yeah.
So 8 points of bludgeoning damage,
Yep.
which I will reduce by 5.
Oh, right. Yeah, nice.
I'll take 3.
Okay, so I will just remind you that while you're in this area, it's like a 20-foot sphere, you will have to roll athletics checks to fly if you want to move. Fel, you're up.
All right, so I recalibrated the weapon last turn. Still got combat tracking up on Kanye West to get. I guess I'm going to. I'm not going to spend another turn supercharging the weapon, so I'm just going to do a boost with a silicon armor casing and an improved overcharge shot. So
Okay.
Let's hope that this actually hits this time. Maybe.
Come on, baby. Come on.
God damn it. It's a natural one.
Roll to confirm.
That's quite the opposite of hit.
Oh, I'm aware.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just, okay.
I appreciate you clearing that up for me.
Yeah, I'm here for you, buddy.
And then watch me roll like a 20 on this. Nah, it's an 11 for a 31, which likely
All
would
right,
have
so
hit.
yeah, that doesn't confirm. Dang. Fel, I'm sorry, buddy. Orin, you're up.
Orin is going to try to move. You know.
All right, you will need to roll that acrobatics check for me, please.
Yep. And equals the spell's save DC, I believe.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. I've got decent acrobatics. Okay. That is a 25.
That'll get it.
Yeah. Okay. So do I get reduced to half speed even if I saved against it? I'm trying to.
No.
No. Okay. Well, then Orin is going to fly. Let's fly 30 feet out. To try to, just get out of the range
Out
there.
of the mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Orin is going to try to. I just don't think it's going to work against them, but I'm going to try to slow them.
The slime?
I mean, I can do up to, one creature per level, so I could do 14 creatures.
All right, well, you'll have to roll 2 spell resistance checks against the slimes.
Yeah. And then they'll have will saves, so it might not do anything, but... Alright, first one. Oh, that doesn't... No. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so they both...
It doesn't matter. Right,
Yeah.
right. Let's see about the execute, though. Ooh, that's a 20 on that will save. I think that'll
Did I
probably
get-
fail, huh?
No, it's a 19.
Oh, man.
19, so nothing happens there.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn. All right,
turn.
Ziva, you're up.
All right, so Ziva is going to move action. Oh God, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna fucking try it. It's going to move just past Fel. Does that provoke?
Nope.
Sweet. And now standard action is going to pull out inevitable downfall. While doing so, is going to enact get 'em on the fungus thing. Ooze.
slime?
That one.
Yep.
Those words. So here we go. Gonna try and get a whack off on this thing. It's gonna be a 28 to hit.
That's a miss.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Why?
Again, because it's against KAC. And so it's a miss.
But I hate it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. This is rough.
You know what? You know what?
What?
As that happens, even though it whiffs through, you see Ziva just kind of like grimace, and then she disappears.
What?
She vanishes.
Don't you have to hit to do that?
Nope. Regardless of whether you hit the target, you become invisible
Shit. Dude,
for a number of
nice.
rounds equal to the item level.
Oh.
That's great. That's really great. Okay. Well, Kanye West.
Where'd you go? We've lost her.
Did Ziva fall?
Can you hear my mind screams?
She whispers back, telepathically. No, I'm just here. I'm just invisible. It's all right. Don't worry.
What sorcery is this?
I do have the vanishing fusion for those of you at home.
Right.
All right, here we go. Strip flesh on Kuiper. Roll a fortitude save for me, Kuiper.
No. It's going to be a 24.
That is a success. So you'll only take half of 35 slashing damage, which is 17.
All right.
And then you'll only be sickened for 1 round.
Okie doke.
You are no longer grappled. I'm remembering.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. It's your turn now.
All right, so now that he's no longer grappled, he's going to keep on swinging away.
You got this. Trick attack city. Let's go.
Yeah. 28 against EAC.
I'll get it.
Yeah, I know.
You've got those dice rigged. For
I
that
do.
28.
Seriously, I don't know what it is with the 11s. Okay, so that's going to be 27 damage from the weapon, along with the trick attack. It's going to be 17. That should be 44 points of damage. Cold.
All right. Yeah, that's a
Against
pretty
our
good chunk of change.
Roly foe. And
Yes.
that will be it for me.
All right, Mike, you're up.
Okay. These things are like they fly, right? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to move, and I know I'll incur an attack of opportunity. I'm going to move 10, 15 feet.
So you cannot move through the tower. That's like the tower in the center. So you can't move through those center 4 squares there.
All right. I'll just guided step and attack.
All right.
36.
That'll hit.
43 fire damage.
Holy Christmas. Let me Okay, yeah. That'll go through. 43 fire damage. First time this thing's been hit, for what it's worth. It is now the slime's turn. It is going to lash out at Ziva,
Which slime?
the one in front of you.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you're invisible.
I mean, it could certainly try.
Yeah, it would just have that 50% mischance. All right, it's not going to do that. It's just going to lash out at Kuiper instead. And we're going to do full attack on Kuiper.
All right.
Quick, Kuiper, go invisible.
Oh, fuck. That's a natural 20 on the first one.
All right. I'm going to spend 2 resolve points to negate that critical. With the
So that just
old
turns into-
casa.
One
That
more
just,
dent.
that just turns into a regular damage then, right?
Correct.
That fucking helmet is the ugliest thing.
Okay, so here we go then with that. The second attack would miss with a 27, correct?
Yes.
All right, so we're just going to get some regular damage here. And you negate that teleportation critical effect, so very nicely done there. You're going to take 40 points of electric and fire damage.
Can you repeat how many?
40.
40.
40.
Okay. All right, cool. All right.
Fel, you're up.
Hooey. I'm just so honestly discouraged by my terrible rolls tonight or today.
It's okay.
I'm a boost and improved overcharge.
You got it this time.
Yeah.
Got it.
Still shooting at Kanye West to get an OZ was in my way, but I've got that marksman,
Right.
whatever it is. It gives me a +2 against. No, it's +2.
Does that
It
provoke?
is gonna provoke. Yep.
Well, I've got a +3 to those, so whatever. You go ahead and you want to do that opportunity
Yeah.
attack first?
That is a natural 1.
Yay!
Nice.
Confirm
Go
that.
roll that and confirm.
Yes, you're right. 43 to confirm.
Clearly, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So I am going to. Yeah, I'm just doing the attack boost,
Come on.
improved
You got it.
overcharge,
Will it?
recalibrate.
Will it?
Attack roll. Where's okay? No, I gotta get my +4 on there for my combat tracking. It's important. 30 against EAC.
That'll hit.
Fucking thank you.
Finally.
62 damage.
Your foe has
It
fallen.
is.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So both of the X-Kits are now down. So now you just have this slime to focus on. Good job, Fel. That's got to feel good to
Yes.
finally get a hit off and a kill.
Yeah, to be able to actually land a hit
Yeah.
feels
yeah.
good.
You doing it?
Bro, listen, I feel you, dude. My shit's so ineffective.
Oren, you're
Yep,
up.
and Oren is just as frustrated as Zach is, and he's fucking cursing under his breath. Goddamn stupid spellcasters. Do it the old-fashioned way. And he's going to fly up as high within 60 feet as he needs to avoid cover. And I mean, I know that there's a way to do that. I know for a fact there's a way to
Sure.
do
Yeah,
that. I don't
you're
care
good.
how high it needs to be. I got 60 feet, that'll get it. Minimum height I need to go. As he draws Sedona from its holster and takes aim at the quantum slime that's in front of the invisible Zebo.
That has get him on it, correct?
Yes.
Very nice. We'll take that. Natural 19. So
Nice.
35
Yeah,
to hit.
yeah. Is that including the +2?
No,
From
37.
Yes, sir. That's a hit.
Fucking finally, dude. Okay. Let's. Yeah, 68 plus 14 is. Nope, that should be plus 14.
So 40 points. Of
40
damage.
points of damage. Let me edit my macro here.
Hell yeah. All right. That's starting to get some hits off there. Very good. Ziva, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to re-up get him on the same one and going to
With an attack.
attack. Yes.
Right. So you're attacking against flat-footed since you're invisible.
So that will be 21 with get him. So
That's not going to do
yeah. But the get him's re-upped, so
it. But you are no longer invisible.
am I?
Well, you made an attack.
Well, but I would still like to be.
That's not how it works.
Round 7, Kuiper, you're up.
All right, well, let's go ahead and switch on over to something that's still living. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a Gale Baton swing on this one. But let's go ahead and see if that does it auto succeed.
What is the total?
So for stealth, that is going to be 38.
That does succeed.
All right, that is going to be a 30 against EAC.
Well, it would actually be a
31.
32 because you succeeded at the trick, thus making it flat-footed against this attack. So a 32 does hit.
And to get him.
Right, the
Yeah.
get him takes it to a 34. So,
Beautiful, fucking beautiful. All right.
yep. So let's get your damage.
I'm getting there. It's 28 from the weapon and 24. So that is going to be 52 points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Huge hit there.
Put a
And what
smackdown
condition
on it.
would you like to impose?
So this time I'm going to impose, I'm going to leave it as all off target. Off target.
All right. Very good. There we go. All right. It is now Mike's turn.
All right. I'm soloing this one over here, and I'm already in threat range, so I'm just gonna swing away.
Okay.
25 against EAC.
Nope.
29 against EAC.
Yep. That's a hit.
Okay. 46 fire damage, and then
boy.
I've got one more attack.
Okay.
26 against EAC.
That's not going to do it.
Okay.
Still, this thing looks very, very, very close to death. And I think I am going to just do a full attack.
On.
One attack's going to come at Mike, and one attack's going to come on Kuiper.
What is it attacking with?
It's Tendril.
Okay, it's gonna take electric damage from me
Gotcha. If it hits.
if it touches me at all.
All right. The one on Mike is probably not going to hit with a 28.
No.
And then the one against Kuiper is also going to be a miss with a 22. Some crappy rolls there. The off target certainly not doing any favors. Fel, you're up.
All right, Phil, this time around, is going to use his movement to adjust his combat tracking for the 2 quantum slimes. And then going to... I'm going to go ahead and cast Supercharged Weapon. And that is my turn. So next round, I'll have an extra 46 damage.
All right, Oren, you're up.
Okay, Orin is going to continue to shoot at the quantum slime. I think just a single shot though. I don't want to. I want to take whatever advantage I can get. You know. Oh fuck me, man. Never mind.
Okay. All right, Ziva, you're up.
Same old. We are going to re-up get him, and we're gonna smack it.
Smack him.
Thought for a second.
Yeah, I rolled a natural
Thought
8 as
for a
well on
second.
that round.
That's a 25 total.
Not going to get it. We're back at the top of the round. Kuiper, you're up.
All right. Don't see what's wrong with keep on doing the same thing. So we know that it auto succeeds. So that attack.
Swinging that cyclone baton.
Oh,
No.
we got a not one there.
All right, roll to confirm.
All right. 24.
I think that's a confirmed fail.
26.
Well, it would be actually a 28 because you're no longer sickened. So I gotta take that off.
Thank you.
So it'd be a 28
Keeping it honest.
against EAC, right?
Yep.
Meets beats.
Wow.
So there's not a confirmed fumble.
Thank you, party. Appreciate it.
Oh, wow. All right. But it is no longer off target as a result of that
All right.
miss.
Yep.
So it is Mike's turn.
Yeah, you can move on.
Alrighty.
Thanks for the permission. I appreciate it.
absolutely.
Mike, you're up.
That's what I'm here for.
All right. 24 is not going to hit.
Nope.
Neither is an 18
No.
or a 25.
No. It's miss whiff. Wow, you guys let this thing get around another turn. I cannot believe it. We're going to full attack Kuiper and Fel this time.
Okie dokie.
Kuiper, here comes your attack. That is a 35 to hit your KAC.
Yep.
All right, and here comes yours, Fel, with a 30 to hit. I'm sorry, these are EACs, but
Still a miss.
all right. So damage for Kuiper is 39 points of electric and fire damage.
All right.
How you looking, man?
I was. Hold on. Let's see here. I was at 21 stamina, and that's another 18 removed from my hit points. So that's going to be... I am at 73 hit points.
Of how many total hit points?
91.
Okay.
All right. Phil, you're up. You spent last turn charging up.
I did. I sure did. So this one, which of the two looks more beat up?
They look the same.
They're probably sharing
I guess that
it.
would make sense. Yeah, they
points.
split.
Yeah.
It's shared HP pool. All right. Well, I'm going to take a... Actually, I'm not doing a movement because my movement's going to be boosting my plasma weapon. So I'm just leveling it to the one right in front of me and Ziva and Kuiper.
All right, so that'll provoke. Let me get that first.
Go ahead.
Actually, I'm not going to do that. Go ahead and take your shot.
Okay. Let's hope that this hits. Please, please, please. 30 against DAC.
It's 32, actually.
32, sorry.
That does hit. However, I'm going to save you from rolling any damage because as a reaction, this thing dismisses its second.
Oh, like
To negate.
re-incorporate? Oh,
Yeah, to negate all that damage.
bullshit. Okay.
All right, Adam, we'll see.
Or
you.
shit.
I'm rolling my damage anyways. I want to see what it was because that's a lot of dice. Would have been 74.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Ooh,
god.
yeah, that's good.
You should have just hit me. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Sorry about it. Kind of.
Kind of.
Okay. Oren, you're
Warren
up.
works the lever on
Don't believe
Sedona
you.
and takes another shot at the one that's still there, still engaged with Mike. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. That's a 31 against its KAC.
That'll get it.
Let's go. For 45 piercing damage.
Your foe has fallen.
That's right.
Nice.
The old
Yeah, yeah.
fashioned way.
That's it. You definitely finally take this thing out.
Okay.
And it kind of dissipates. Now, I will let you guys make a life science here. One person can make the roll. 2 people can aid.
I would like to aid Kuiper.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody else want to aid with the life science?
Sure, no.
While this is happening, I just want to say that Oren will dismiss the Cosmic Eddy on the roof that
Yay.
he created and land and deactivate Starlight for him as well before I run into having to spend another minute. So I'm getting real close to that.
Right.
Oren, unless you roll a 1, you should auto aid. I mean,
You should aid as well, yeah.
Same
with the life
for
science?
me.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you have a +9.
Yeah, I do have a plus
I only
9.
need 2 aids. It's only
Oh, fail guy.
amount that I
Okay.
can.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 16 plus my 9, 25. So that's an 8.
All right. Well, you can only get 2
Okay.
is the
Well,
max
gotcha.
I'm offering
I
here.
gotcha.
But all right, go ahead, Kuiper.
All right, and let me see if I've got a inspiration. Yes, I do. I have 1 inspiration. I'm going to go ahead and use it.
All right.
Don't want to beef this. Oh. Okay, and that's going to be 30 minus the aid. I mean, so with the aids, it's going to be 34.
Which is enough for me to tell you this: that it was indeed a quantum slime, and that they are drawn to quantum signals, and that it is likely if you do not shut down this signal within a certain time period, another one of these will show up. So you are now on a clock
Oh, shit.
to shut down this
Baby,
signal.
we got a signal jammer. We got a level some odd signal jammer.
exactly. So, like, what's his name? Kuiper, just immediately, like, it dawns on him, and he's just like, we need a signal. Does anyone have a signal jammer?
So a signal jammer only jams a signal. It does not turn it off, right? And this is a quantum signal, so I'm not sure. I mean, it might work. I just want to see what the deal is with your high level signal jammer here.
All right, so signal jammers are available at any item level from 1 to 20. This is a level 10 one. Mm-hmm. When activated, a signal jammer interrupts broadcast signals within 4 miles.
Okay.
Doesn't say specify type. If attached to a larger broadcasting station, such as those found aboard a starship, range increases to 12 miles. A signal jammer blocks all communication devices from sending and receiving broadcasts. Each signal jammer is designed to affect one specific broadcasting medium, such as radio or wireless. This one's doesn't specify.
Well, yeah, this is quantum. And so, this is...
Well, right, but, I mean, is there, like, in rules is written, like, here is the list of different type of wireless transmissions that there are, and is quantum one of them that doesn't apply to...
Quantum is not wireless, or... What was the other one that said... It's like...
Radio or wireless.
Right. So this is not... This transmission is not a typical transmission. It's very specific to a technology that is 1 million years old.
All right.
You know what I mean? And so it seems to me to be very unlikely that any signal jammer that you've acquired would...
Well, then why would they give it to us, Adam?
Just to fuck with us.
No, but
Same
for real.
with its signal screams, it's just to mess with you.
I feel like, Josh, though, is that, like, since this is archaic technology, even though it's not really, because it's more advanced further back, but is that because it doesn't encounter these kind of quantum signals like that you wouldn't actually come across this in common technology. So I think...
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I just think it's silly that, like, the room... We got the signal jammer, like, in this tower.
Yeah. Maybe they thought it was the that it would work on it, you know?
So here's... Yeah, because you did find it in here, so it might be something directed to that. What you can do with that, because, like, it only interrupts it, right? And you have to be within 4 miles of it, and you guys aren't going to just stay here forever. Right. So you still have to go through the process of actually shutting it down. But what I will say is that while you have that activated, you are reducing you're interrupting the feed enough to where you won't draw more quantum slimes, right?
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. And so, like, so I will allow it to be used in that manner so you guys have the time you need to go through this, figure out what the signal is and deactivate it and all, but you're interrupting its projections out, therefore stopping the lure to the slimes. How's that sound?
I love
Sounds
it.
good to me. Now, I have a question, though. With this signal, is this something that... I realize it's a quantum signal, so kind of wibbly-wobbly weirdness, but is there a pattern or anything to it? Like, is Fel with his exocortex able to determine what the signal is doing, what it's like reading it?
There's a whole thing. This is a whole little thing you guys are going to have to figure out. If you remember, I told you last time that in order to actually turn off the signal, somebody will have to be up here and somebody will have to be in the other room, because it's like kind of like a 2-key switch thing. So there's the control panel in the room below here, and then there's dealing with this thing up here, right? So to just get a sense of the signal, I need you to roll a computers or engineering check.
Okay. I will do
this
that.
Aidable?
By 2 people.
Okay, well, I auto-aid.
There you go.
For engineering, either or, I guess. And then
Whichever
Kuiper
one.
auto-aid.
Depending on
Computer. I'm better with computers. I've got a 27 on computers, 26
I
on
can
engineering.
auto-aid if need be. Is what I'm throwing
But
back.
So you got 2.
Okay.
Yep.
I've got 2 on which?
Computers.
I auto-aid on anything I'm trained in. So
Yeah.
All right,
either
cool.
one.
Yep.
I'm doing computers then. Let me go ahead and put that 4 in there for the aid. Oh no, I rolled a 5. With that aid, it's a 36.
That meets beats.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Holy crap.
That's crazy. It meets beats. The signal contains a heavily encrypted message in Civ computer code that appears to be an activation sequence of some sort, targeting a distant, identical antenna located at a precise set of astrological coordinates. You guys can roll a physical science or a piloting check to recognize the coordinates not aidable.
Can I record those coordinates to analyze later in case they fail?
Sure.
Okay.
What were the 2 skills?
Piloting.
Piloting and what?
Physical science.
Physical. I have a plus 15 to piloting.
I mean, multiple people can roll. They're just, it's not aidable.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So anybody who can roll should try to get a roll here.
Oren and Mike, for sure.
24 piloting.
Okay.
Piloting?
Yeah.
Well, not great on the initial roll of plus 11, but that gives me a total of 37.
Also 37.
All right. Well, both Kuiper and Oren, you know those coordinates, and they are indeed the coordinates of Hib.
Of New Elysium.
No, of the Laverian shepherd moon of Hib. So this signal is sending something out to Hib, which you guys have already kind of sussed out is likely to be the world seed. Now, if you want to shut down the antenna, as I said, there will need to be somebody at the control panel and somebody at the computer console. The control panel is up here. The computer console is down in the floor below.
And is this going to be computers or engineering, or one of them specifically?
Right. So
it's going to be computers, I believe, it's engineering at the top and it's computers below.
All right, so I guess Fel will go down for the computers check.
I mean, Kuiper's probably better at either skill than me, even though I've got a plus 17 to engineering.
I got plus 20 to
It doesn't matter how much I focus a skill. I'm not an operative.
Right.
I mean,
These are all aidable,
I'll
for
go
what it's
down
worth.
with Fel to aid on computers, and engineers, Mike and Kuiper can stay up here.
Okay. And Oren, where are you going to be?
Who needs the aid?
Either
Everybody.
or.
Can you aid both of them?
Yes. I have a rank. I have 2 ranks
both.
in computers.
He knows how to send emails.
So it's really your call. You're going to be the extra help in either
I don't
case.
care.
You're more likely to aid with the computers. 'cause
Yeah,
you got a
okay,
higher
sure.
bonus.
I'll do that.
All right. So we're going to start with the control panel. That's at the top.
All right.
The problem is that, you don't really know much about Civ technology. But as you're up there at the top, you spend about 10 minutes examining the control panel to figure it out, and I need engineering checks.
Yeah, and once they decide who's going where, when it's Mike and Kuiper at the top, once we've split, we know it's not, or it's Civ technology, so Mike's like, this is likely going to be kind of wonky stuff, but let's see if we can figure it out together. Just remember, slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Who's doing the actual roll?
I'm assuming Kuiper's
I'm plus
any
20.
skill is higher than me, yeah. So I'll auto aid with engineering.
All right. So Kuiper, this is going to be a secret roll.
Okay.
I'm just what is your bonus? It's 20,
Yes.
and then an aid from Mike.
Yes.
So you get a plus 22 to this.
Yes.
Okay, well, you succeed the fuck out of this. I rolled a 19 on the die.
All right.
I'll go ahead and tell you that just because it was so high. So you feel very comfortable that you've kind of figured this out. So you can extrapolate some details about the circuitry and design of this control panel's, the device or whatever. And you correctly identify the combination of switches that can power down the antenna, necessitating an entry of a passcode on the computer below. So as you guys are in the computer room waiting below, he does, kind of waiting, and about after 10 minutes, as that happens, the panel pops up and it is asking for a 5-digit passcode. Okay. Now, before you roll a computer's check, roll perception check.
All right.
Everybody that's down there.
Okay.
I'm down there, right?
Yep.
It's a 20 for Fel.
38 for Ziva.
Also a 38. I rolled kind of low.
All right. So, Fel, while you are getting ready to try to just figure out this passcode, and this, you would maybe at first you think it's the combination of the things that you've found along the way, but it's actually, there's too many digits in what you've found, and it just doesn't line up. It's not So this is a different code. And you're kind of like perplexed by that. But then
we spot a sticky note.
Well, kind of. Like, so Ophi, in part of his many micro rebellions he did while he was put in the position to be working in this top level of the tower, actually carved a bunch of holes into the underside of the desk. And as you guys are like looking around, you see that, and you look under and you see that it's like basically reverse braille that matches the code, the shapes of the codes that you could put into the computer. And as a result, you basically can bypass the computer check because you guys succeeded in the perception check. And so you can enter in the code without having to hack it.
Nice.
So I do that.
Yeah. And yeah, you successfully shut down the antenna. It just like comes down, and you hear on your comms, "Oh wow, that was incredible! It does seem like it was a better idea that you all went instead of us, considering the fights that you had." And Miss Knott is like, "Yes. Listen, thank y'all so much for this. This is fantastic. Well, it's not fantastic. It's kind of terrifying, actually. But I imagine that Abadar Corp can use some of this technology. It's far beyond my understanding, but you've done us a great service. Come back. We have the medical lab that can take care of you. We can repair any damage that was done to your starship. In fact, we'll even upgrade it a tier if you'd like. And then you could just spend a couple days getting yourself together as we figure out what to do next while we upgrade your ship. Come on back."
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome. What else can I say?
Weldy's like, "Well, I mean, you could say, we'll see ya."
Oh.
Indeed.
Hot dog, Wendy, you don't get to say that. This is our show.
Well, in that case, we'll see.
You don't even have it.